Hey guys, welcome to Digit.in, and what we have for you today is the Mi Box 4K that was recently announced in India, and we are going to unbox it and set it up on a 4K television and show you what it looks like and maybe some settings to keep in mind. We've just gotten this in the mail, so as you can see it is a pretty fresh unboxing. We haven't really had a chance to open it. We're opening it for the first time, and here we go. This is the Mi Box 4K. It's a pretty sleek and small thing, and you've got the audio output, the power, that's a 3.5 you've got HDMI, and you've got USB, and it's literally really very small. In fact, this is a Fire TV Stick 4K, just for your reference, with the HDMI extender. So if we get rid of the HDMI extender, that it is almost as wide as a 4K Fire TV Stick. So anyways, let's get that out of the way and see what else we get in the box. We have, I believe this could be a setup guide as to show you what it is, what you get in the box, and let's just drop it all out to see. Struggles of life. Okay, so you get the power brick, which of course just plugs straight into the wall. The power cable seems to be pretty standard. You also get an HDMI cable in the box, which is really nice. And you get the remote that looks a lot like a remote control that you would get with the Mi TV. It has the dedicated Netflix and Prime Videos buttons as well. No batteries, but yes, I'm pretty sure the batteries are there in the box. Oops. So I don't think you get batteries with it, which kind of is a bummer. Yes, it says AAA batteries required, not included in the box, but you do get an HDMI cable. So I'm guessing if you are going to order one of these, you gotta have to have AAA batteries in as well. Now, just for comparison's sake, we also have the Fire TV Stick 4K remote control with us out here. It's a little dusty. And of course, on top is the power button. You have the microphone and the Google Assistant button, the familiar circular D-pad with the OK button in the middle. Again, home back menu, you have home back and menu out here as well. You do get playback controls with the Fire TV Stick remote, which is kind of great, but you don't get any dedicated hotkeys, which you do get out here. And you also get a mute button on the Fire TV Stick remote, which you don't get on the Mi Box 4K. So let's quickly set up the Mi Box 4K. Okay guys, apologies for the slightly shabby frame, but it is working from home. We have to actually just kind of hold the middle button, I guess, to get it to sync. Go a little closer to it. I have put batteries in the remote control. So that is kind of really easily recognizable, and it says, oh, stay 8 inches away and press home. Once you've gotten the remote set up, you can actually just select your language. Alright, so it says quickly set up your TV with your Android phone. Let's try that, but I actually have an iPhone, so let's just try to open the Google app on the phone, which I'm actually doing behind the camera out here, and saying set up my device. So I have issued the command out here. It's asking me to open the Google Home app for this. So that's actually interesting because I'm actually using an iPhone, so it is going to be very interesting to see how it works to create or get this thing up, so whether it recognizes the devices or not. Let's see, we'll get back and tell you if it works or not. Okay, so you need an Android device to set it up. Now it has the option of dual band, so it supports 5 gigahertz as well. So let's quickly just input the password and get on to that. So it's great that it has 5 gigahertz bandwidth support as well, because if you are going to be streaming content in 4K, you do need the higher bandwidth, and because the device lacks an Ethernet port, it's actually pretty good that it comes with the 5 gigahertz bandwidth. Alright, now we've actually just been waiting for a bit since connecting it to the Wi-Fi. Nothing has happened. I'm guessing it's kind of looking for an update, but no, it's looking to sign in, and I am going to sign in, and I'm going to use my phone for it, and I'm going to do this on an iPhone. So Let's see how well this works out. It says go to androidtv.com/setup. And enter the code, which it's showing me right now as 323792. So setting this thing up is actually pretty easy. I mean, if you had an Android device, then yeah, it would be a lot easier, but considering you can just sign into your accounts from any device is actually kind of great. You could have probably done this from a PC as well. We're just gonna go with it and hit yes. So get personalized results, let's just turn that on. Your Mi Box 4K is powered by Android TV. Get apps from the Google Play Store, yada yada yada. Cast to your TV from your phone, that works. And there is an update, and let's actually just go quickly ahead and see what this update is all about. It's a 600 MB update, so we are actually going to update this. Alright, so now that the update is downloaded, is actually just installing. We're going to wait for it to install and then quickly run through the UI that is presented on the Mi Box, which is the Android TV UI. Okay, now that the update is done, it's asking us to choose a region, so we are going to do that. And let's see what happens. Alright, so there we have it. It looks like the device is updated and connected to the Wi-Fi, and it's just gone into a little bit of a let the screen go off and come on types. Otherwise the UI seems to be exactly what we have seen from Android TVs in the past. It is taking a heartbeat more than Android TVs when it comes to the fluidity of moving between these tiles. But you know, one of the great things is you could actually just remove tiles that you don't use. Maybe that'll kind of help. So we do have access to the highest tier Netflix account, which means if there's something available in Dolby Vision, we should be able to see it. This is an LG B9 OLED TV, so it does have Dolby Vision capabilities as well. So the kind of fidelity you're going to get from this television is the top of the line. So it's a great television to test this device on. Of course, if you have a more budget television, it's going to perform well, at least as good as it does on this TV, if not else. And since this is the first time we're signing in, which is why we think it's taking a little bit longer, hopefully future sign-ins should be a lot faster. So let's just quickly jump into extraction and take a look and just, you know, see what that looks like. Okay, so one thing to note is that this would otherwise say Dolby Vision, but it's saying HDR because the box supports HDR, and it's great. So let's actually just play this for a minute, get to some really intense fight sequences. We saw the HDR tag pop up in the top right corner of the screen, and let's actually just quickly jump into some of the action which takes place a little ahead and see how that works out. Hand on my heart, this is in Dolby Vision, and I've seen it in that as well. And if you place both the footages side by side on the same TV, it would be really difficult to tell the difference. And this is a great TV to judge that on. So yeah, the fidelity that you're getting off this box is absolutely brilliant. Of course, when you look at it through the microscope, Dolby Vision will have its slight edges, but for the average everyday user, I really don't think this should be a problem. I mean, it's great that the content is here. It has dual band Wi-Fi, so you are getting access to 5 GHz as well, which is nice. And since I've just set this up, I'm actually going to install some more apps, take it for a spin. And if you guys have any questions about this device, you can always let us know in the comment section below, and we will do our best to answer them when we bring our review of the Mi Box 4K to you guys. So until then, this was me, Samir, signing off, and for all of you that are watching this from home, stay safe and let us know what your questions are. We will do our best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in another video.